Hello friends, I am Satya Karki. Welcome to our channel. In this video, I will show how we can train and make a model using AI Builder in Power Automate and Power Apps. AI Builder can be used to automate process intelligently. AI Builder helps to add intelligence in workflow and automate business processes using Power Automate. In this video, we will learn how to build a model and train it for the use in Power Automate. Today, I will demonstrate how to extract the data from form and train the model accordingly. I will use form processing model to extract data from document. Those extracted data can be saved into our database, SharePoint list, library property and load in Power Apps form for further use. I will use AI Builder to extract the data from the document. I am going to demonstrate and extract the information such as invoice date, invoice number, invoice from, invoice of, and invoice amount from the documents. So this is our demo site. I am in a Microsoft Flow. Here in the AI Builder, different types of AI models are available. For example, category classification, entity extraction, form processing, object detection, predictions, and so on. Today I will show how we can use the form processing model and train it to further use in the Power Apps and Power Automate. So I am going to add new form processing and giving the name demo model. Now we have to define the fields, those we are going to extract the information from our documents. For our from our documents, we are going to extract the informations like the invoice date, invoice number, invoice from, invoice of, and invoice amount. So I am going to the next step. Now we have to create a collection of the documents. So I am going to add a documents so we can upload the documents. So I have some sample documents for the training purpose. I am going to use 5 sample documents. So documents are uploading here. So I am going to now click on the analyze. This model is now analyzing our documents. This may take few minutes. Now analyzing is completed, so it's turn to tag the documents. We have to tag our documents. So this one is a invoice number, so we have to tag this accordingly. And this is the invoice date, so I am tagging this as an invoice date. This is invoice amount, and this is a invoice of, and this is invoice from. So I am tagging it accordingly. So the same process we have to follow up for all the documents. So I am going for the second documents. By default, it has detected and tagged some of the fields. This is remaining, and this is a invoice from, and this is invoice of. For the third documents also, it has detected 3 fields by default. And this is remaining, This is an invoice of. This is invoice from. This is invoice from, invoice of, invoice from, invoice of. Now the tagging is completed, so we can train our model. I'm going to click on the train. It's training our model. This may take a while. Now the training is complete. We can go to our model. We can see the status of our model. The status is still training. It's training the model. So we have to wait for the few minutes. Now the training is completed. So we can click on the models and we can do the quick test of the model, as well as we can publish our model to further use in the Power Automate and Power Apps. So now I'm going to click on the quick test and do the testing of our model. So I have a sample document for the test purpose. So I'm going to upload it and test it. So our document test document is uploaded and it has auto detected the fields from our document. For example, this is our invoice number, so it is showing it's a invoice number. This is a invoice date and it's showing as a invoice date. This is invoice from and it's showing as a invoice from, and this is invoice of, and this is amount, invoice amount. So our test is completed. We can now publish our model. If we want to use it in the Power Automate and Power Apps, we have to publish and we can click on the Power Automate. Then we will redirect to the Microsoft site, and here are some guidelines how we can use the AI Builder in the Power Apps. Here are step-by-step guidelines to use it in the Power Apps. And if you click on the Power Automate, we can see the steps how we can use the AI Builder in the Power Automate. Besides this, Microsoft has provided some guide for the best practices how we can use the models to train. So for the best practices, we can click here and we can see here Microsoft has provided some guidelines. For example, all the group documents with the same layout inside the document collection should be there. And here is the another guidelines. We have to use the documents with primarily text. We cannot use the documents with lots of images or checkboxes while using this form processing model. For this form processing model, we have to use the simple documents. We cannot use the complex documents with nested tables and the merge cells. And finally, the another guidelines for the form processing is each document should be a separate file. We cannot use the files containing the multiple documents. That's all for this training and building the AI model. Thank you for watching this video. For more updates, please subscribe to our channel.